So, hello everyone. This is part 2 of the series Beginner's Guide to Linux. So, first off, we're going to learn Linux distributions. Linux distribution is basically a version of Linux operating system. So, it includes things like Linux kernel, which is the core part of the system. There's a bunch of supporting software that makes it usable. Think of it like this: the Linux kernel is the engine of a car, and a distribution is the fully built car with all the features like seats, dashboard, and even the paint job. So, we have several distributions, which is of over 600 active Linux distributions, plus another 500 are in development. So, as you can see here, we have Debian, Arch Linux, Ubuntu, Fedora, OpenSUSE, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Manjaro, Gentoo, then you have Linux Mint, Kali, Garuda Linux, and many more. So what's inside a Linux distro? It consists of Linux kernel. Now the kernel acts like the brain of the system. So it helps you manage the hardware resources with the software. Then you have utilities. Now these utilities are tools which help you do all the basic tasks. So it helps you like copying files, the text editors which you have, all those other utilities. Then you have desktop environment. The desktop environment, if the distro has a GUI, it will come with GNOME, KDE, or similar desktop environments. And then we have a package manager. Now, what is a package manager? The package manager helps you install, update your system. So, a package manager consists of all the packages in its repository. There will be a repository wherein the developers publish their packages into the package manager's repository. So through that, it will fetch the packages and then install it in your system. For each distribution, we have different package managers. Let's say in Linux, if you're using a Debian based OS, you'll have something called as the apt package manager. If you're using something like Arch based, you'll have Pacman. If you're using Red Hat based, then you'll have DNF. And similarly, for other distributions, they have their own package managers. And similar to how package managers are there in Linux, you also have it in other platforms too. So for Windows, we have something called as the Winget. And also for Mac OS, we have Homebrew or it's called as Brew. Then for Python, you have something called as pip and npm. npm is the most famous package manager. So it consists of all the JavaScript software packages. Next, in Linux, the package manager has a basic syntax to install any packages. So the syntax is sudo. Sudo is to give the admin privileges to update your system or do any modification in your system. So sudo, then the package manager name, like apt, pacman, dnf, etc. And then install or dash s or I and then the package name. This is the basic syntax. Similarly, you have the syntax for update, delete, then many others. So that is package manager. That's it for the video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop any questions you have in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.